What's up, guys? It's Gopher here. We're back for another show. Dun 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 dun. Hope you guys are liking it so far. So let's start off again, like the usual shows. Is something that is new that I learned, something that is funny, and an impersonation. So today, what I have learned new is pretty much, as you can see, I have pretty much dark eye circles a little bit in this area, and I think we all kind of do. And so I've been kind of trying to research what really is the cause of a lot of this. Well, of course, we all kind of know pretty basic is aging, right? Yeah, that's simple. That makes sense. Okay. Then the next step is actually if you're a smoker, smoking. Well, then that kind of makes sense. Then also your food choice, your diet choice, what you're actually eating, that will also cause the more darker circles in your eyes. Not only that, is also sleep. That one we all kind of know instantly, like you could tell. I barely get any sleep. So now the other thing that I didn't know, all these ones I kind of knew, and I thought, okay, if I step up my gear, it's going to make things better. And then I'm thinking, okay, what else is actually causing some of this, and what could I do to be able to help myself to make sure I get less dark circles, which I have. I've been changing my diet choice, I've been exercising, can't say I've been getting more sleep, but I'm trying a couple of those avenues, and it has worked quite a bit better, and even my complexion has looked good. Now, the other one that didn't know was that actually this area of our face pretty much is one of the least protected of the skin area. So that's why it actually shows the darkening in our eyes, is because the skin is not actually that thick, is that it's quite thin, and it's able to show pretty much like your blood and your bruising underneath. So that's why it kind of looks like you got black eyes. Now, also, here's the thing, is that I guess supposedly the skin that's in this area, like all your skin, is that it needs to take in light. And what's going on is that we're shadowing our eyes in that area. As you can see, even my eyes are constantly being shadowed continuously. So reality is that we are needing to take in more light into this area, and it doesn't mean like shove the sun into your eyes or whatever like that. Is that like this one thing that I learned here was just the fact that they were building a cream that actually could allow your skin to be more accepting towards the light in that area. So then your skin will be more accepting, which really makes sense to me when you actually put your mind towards it. Is that you know, when you go tanning and stuff like that, and actually lots of times most people say their complexion cleans up, and they start cleaning up for either even scars to pretty much zits to just their complexion. And it goes one on one. You start thinking about it. Yeah, really, actually, we're not getting enough sunlight in our eyes area or our face area. That's actually allowing our complexion, our skin, to be able to actually re-heal itself. Because I believe that the sun has a huge power towards healing us. As we see, it's vitamin D. If we're not in the sun long enough per day, we start getting depressed and start getting sad. Well, guess what? I think our skin is becoming a little sad. It's like boo hoo. So, anyways, that's pretty much what I learned new today. So this guy's selling a product to build to actually lighten up allowing your skin to build to actually accept the light in better, faster, pretty much, which will help on the aging of the look. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test a theory here. I'm gonna keep about the same amount of sleep, keep my diet and everything the same. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start tanning at low levels. But is that at least when you put those eye sockets, I'm going to make sure that at least it's just right at the bottom of my eye, so then at least I'm more hitting the pockets. And let's test out and let's see if this actually starts helping this area. If you guys could see that it's a little bit dark on both sides. It was a lot darker, but like I said, I've changed my diet to see how much more that would help, and it has helped immensely. What you eat really is what you are. So if you're a bag of potatoes, you're just going to be a sack of potatoes on the couch, right? We all know that. But you're eating those vegetables, you're eating those fruits, man, you got the energy behind you, and you got even your face complexion gets good. I know when I eat too much junk food, chocolate, candy, everything like that, I start breaking out with zits. Pretty simple, pretty easy knowledge to know. Also, yes, if you're not getting enough sleep, I know we all work. I work like 15 hours a day, so that minimizes how much sleep that I get per day because I'm also doing videos, I'm doing other stuff, so I don't get very much time for sleep, and it's a 5 hour, 4 hour sleep pattern, but hey, I'm not ready to miss any part of life. Life is important. We only got one life, and I'd rather enjoy every single minute of life. Alright, so enough with that. That was what we learned new. If you have any other comments on this that maybe I don't know, anything that add up on this, or said something incorrect, let me know for sure. It's always about learning. I'm always ready to learn, and I always want all my viewers to actually learn something. That's the whole concept behind this. Alright, so continue on to the next subject is something funny. Okay. I gotta just practice this one-liner here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the joke here is you can pretty much use anybody's name. So we're gonna use Frank, Bob, and Adam. Frank, Bob, and Adam. Okay. So Adam pretty much starts off, they're walking along, and he notices a slide, and it's just sparkling, just chiming away, and it's a magical slide. And he's like, whoa, look at this slide, guys. And they're like, whoa, that's pretty cool, look at the slide. That's a magical slide. I heard that anytime you slide down that, you get what you wish. And the guy's like, oh. So Adam runs over and he jumps down the slide and he wishes for $1 million. And he lands in a pile of $1 million. And it's like, yes. And then all of a sudden Bob, he comes flying around the corner and he runs up that slide and he slides down and he's like, I want a Lamborghini. And he just slides right into a Lamborghini and gone he goes. And it's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden Frank comes around the corner and he's like, yeah, he runs up that slide and he just starts going down and he's like, whee! And he lands in a big pile of pee. Be careful what you wish for, eh? Alright, so here's another one. Exactly the same. Like I said, you could use anybody's name. Let's do the same. Adam, Bob, and Frank. So like some people say the Canadian American and the French or whatever way you want to say it. No, I'm just not racist, so let's just continue on. Here, okay, so Adam comes along and all of a sudden he realizes that there's this magical cliff. And he's like, hey guys, look, this is a magical cliff. Anything you jump off, you get. And the guy's like, no way, that's so cool. So Adam comes running over and he jumps off the cliff and he says, man, I want diamond and gold. She jumps off the cliff and he lands in a big pile of diamond and gold, and she's just like happier than can be. The next guy comes running over. He jumps off the cliff. Bob's like, hey, I want a big expensive luxury boat. So sure enough, he jumps off the cliff and bang, he's in his beautiful big luxury boat and he's sailing away. Alright, now, all of a sudden again, Frank comes along, he comes running, he's just full tilt, and he has a plan this time, he does. And no, he all of a sudden trips over a rock, he falls over the cliff, and he goes, ah, shit. Oh no, what does he fall into? A big pile of poop? Frank just can't catch a break. Alrighty, so there's two jokes there. I don't know if anybody's heard them. They're pretty old. I heard them when I was a kid. Thought I'd share them with you guys. Have fun sharing them with whoever you want. They're absolutely funny. Alright, so the last one is an impersonation. Who should I impersonate now? Like last time, I'm going to tell who was the impersonation. Last time the impersonation was Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I don't know if you guys watched that. It's back in, I'm thinking the 90s? Yeah, it was the 90s. So anybody that's a little bit older will actually probably guess that. Anybody that didn't, fair enough. I asked my kids and they didn't have a dang clue. So, alright, let's get to this next impersonation. Okay, so I thought of this one really quick. I think probably about 70 to 90% will guess this. I'm going to make it as quick and small just because it's so easy, but why not? Okay. I'm sorry, Mama. Done. That's it. Now guess it. All right, so we're having fun at this level of the three different things. Now, I thought I would stage it up one more thing. What I'm going to do is guess this item. So it's going to be an up-close picture every single time. Is that I'll quickly show you a clip right here, and now what you do is you guess what that item is up close. And again, on my next show, I will give the answer. If anybody guesses it in between the day, between I actually upload, I will certainly throw you into the video and say, hey, guess what? This guy guessed the video, or guessed pretty much the picture, or if you guessed the impersonation, I'll even shout out your name, say, hey, this guy guessed it, or this girl guessed it. But I haven't got any comments fast enough in between, so right now nobody's guessing anything, but soon to be. Alrighty guys, well thanks for watching the gopher. We've gophered it. Peace!